We are joined by ETSU's Blake Barkley. I'm Dave Friedman, our Field of 68 podcast. Blake, the game-winning shot Saturday at Samford, a putback. Talk a bit about what led to that.
Yeah, you can see in the video after they hit that three, I thought the world was gonna end. And just, I looked at coach and he talked about it yesterday and just said, get it out and go. He wants to play in the broken floor. So I just got it to Jalen. Jalen's a terrific player, really good at getting downhill, using his body. And I thought he made the shot, to be honest. I was just trailing to be behind. And, Brian Taylor carved some space out for me and I came in and got the rebound.
And obviously, you then put it up and in, capping a 26-point and 11 rebound game. Coming off a loss against Western Carolina, how big a win was that?
It was huge. We've been a little shaky on the road, and we felt like we just needed one good win on the road, and we could maybe get on track. The Western Carolina loss was a heartbreaker. We were all pretty devastated about that, but coming back the next game and getting a win was pretty big.
That game came down to the wire too. Do you feel as though that's what the league is going to be like?
Yeah, so far it's been like that pretty much every game, with this an exception of a couple. But this is a really good league. Before I came in here, coach was talking about it was like the closest league in the country, like a 5 point margin or something like that. And we've seen it all throughout the league so far this year, and just knowing that every game is win-loss, like anybody can win, anybody can lose, and just approaching the game with a really like mature man.
So you guys are 5-1 in the league, which means you've won your fair share of those games. What does it take in those tight, hot environments at the end to play with some composure and make the plays to win?
Yeah, it stems from practice, just being connected and playing hard and trying to be the tougher team and playing on our terms, Coach really emphasizes being connected and those last 10 minutes, that's the most important part of the game and just being connected and trusting each other to make the right reads and make the right plays and playing as hard as we can.
Wednesday night national TV game against Chattanooga. What will that be like? It's your in-state rival and always a heated game.
Yeah, I've heard about Chattanooga. I've heard the rivalry is pretty big, and a whole bunch of fans will be there, so it'll be a great environment. But just taking one game at a time, Coach emphasizes that we're not looking ahead. We're looking just at Chattanooga and just trying to go in there and see what we can do to come out with the win.
What did Brooks Savage sell you on? How did you end up at ETSU?
Yeah, he really sold me on opportunity, to be honest. Coming where I came from, I didn't really get much of an opportunity. So he really just told me, you're gonna have an opportunity to come in and play. Just be ready and, work hard and everything will work out for you.
Savage, who has a screw or two loose, says that you are very similar to him. Is that true?
I've heard that a couple of times. He always likes to tell me that. I could see where he's coming from. I know he's a little crazy, but I don't know if I'm that crazy. So, but we definitely do fit each other's coaching and playing style. Definitely.
What is his coaching style like?
He's just really amped up. He expects the best out of us every single day. You don't really have any off days with him. He's gonna come in and bring the same type of energy every single day, whether that's good, bad, you decide for yourself. And he holds us to a really high standard. And I feel like as a player, I want to be held to a really high standard and just try to be the best version of myself.
And you've turned into that player in league play over 20 points a game in conference. That's 6 points more a game than prior to that. What happened? Where has the kind of change been made?
Yeah, to be honest, it's credit to my teammates. As we've gone along this season, I've found more spots and where I can be more effective, whether it's in the post or on the three, perimeter, transition, and it's just Alan Struthers, Jalen, Brian Taylor, like all the guys are just really putting me in positions to be the best player I can be. And this team is just super unselfish. We have four, five, six guys that can score 20 a night. And it's just like it's been my turn recently, maybe if they start trying to take me away, it's going to be somebody else's turn. It's just, all of us just want to win and we all have that common goal.
What are the things that you'll work on between now and the end of the season that you think will enable you guys to be real tough in March?
Yeah, well, I feel like we just got to be more consistent. At home we're really good, and on the road, as I said, we're a little shaky. So just being really together and continuing our identity, which is on the defensive end, just getting back in transition. Having set defense, I feel like that's our biggest strength. So just trying to play the game on our roles, and every day at practice, just working on those.
What's ETSU been like? The fans, the experience. That's a place that just loves college basketball.
Yeah, it's been awesome. I mean, I feel like every time I go out or do something, somebody's always like, good game, good luck, this and that. And it's just been awesome. I mean, last home game, we had about 4,000 people there, and they're crazy fans. I mean, they're not just sitting there watching the game, they're yelling, they're having a good time. And it's just been a great environment, to be honest. I haven't seen too many mid-majors like this.
Blake, congratulations on the great start and best of luck, particularly Wednesday night against Chattanooga.
I appreciate it, man.